I think you two have something wrong going on there. Yeah, Mrs. is just gotta chill there. Hey, Mr. TPHI, thank you so much. Oh, good morning, afternoon, good evening, good night. Welcome everybody to a birthday party in the wet bush. Right, songs for a living. I gotta get out of here. My fucking controller's stuck on vibrate. Switch over to the plane. I'm gonna stay on live time, live weather until, well, we just can't fly because it's fucking terrible here. We're in Long Lake. Aptly named if you look at it from the air. It's a very, very fucking long lake. We're in Long Lake, New York. We're gonna end up back in Lake Placid, KOKP. By the time we're all said and done, we're gonna hit a couple of water landings. Chill in the mountains. But the weather looks like this in real life. It's freaking bonkers out there. Check out the little extra tail pieces. Love it, love it, love it. I don't know why I find that fascinating. I do like the fact this thing has an anchor. You don't have to float around in circles. You can just oink. We'll give her hell here. Did you see Blanco Aero did a thing in the firefighting ones like you guys are flying? Ooh, there we go. You actually have to rock this to get it. Ooh, we just took off going the wrong way. That's all right. We're good. Easy peasy. Yeah, I think you need your day job to be able to write the things. Nearest airport's MY9, but it's a float plane airport. If you're looking for a regular airport, probably, I don't know. Lake clears behind us. Yeah, good question. There isn't a lot out here in the middle of the mountains. Yeah, SLK, KSLK is behind us, but you can slew in. It's all mountains out here. Oh, you can try this one right there. Oh, that's a helicopter. NK26 is not a water one, so there's that one. I gotta put my throttle back. See why my phone's going off. The phone's been going off all day, obviously. Birthday. Sadie went through her first vet's checkup today. That was a fun little experience. Waterport. Yeah, that one is. N9 is a New York 9. Helms Waterport. Back where everybody is. Come on, guys. You got fast planes. Keep up. New York 9, NY9. Oh, we got some flickers there, Gunner. See that? Got flickers there with the windshield. But you know what? That might be the windshield app I got running. Interfering with it. So I'll have to turn that off and double check that. Like I said, just remember, folks, this plane is alpha, beta, and I suck. So I'm a crappy pilot, so please do not blame anything on the aircraft that you see. Take it for what it is. It's in the hands of a clown. Ah, yes, big shout out to Stu. We need to do this. We need to do this. This for Stu. Oh no, we can't blame the devil on this one. This is a fucking awesome plane. Yes, look at this. We can do this. Look at that. Oh, we got perfectly clear window when we do that. Now, 100% will be on. Oh, you got the smog, which is, yeah. That's a good way to go with the floats. I see there was an update for that since the last time I looked at it the other day. East server, yes sir. East USA. That's right, because you're no longer a redheaded stepchild. You've moved up in the world to the gaming PC world, where your life will never be easy again. It used to be easy, just pop it on and fly the plane. Now it's going to be pop it on, set this driver, do that, do this, do that, and then fucking fly the plane. To be honest, I haven't tried it VR because I'm waiting for my new cable to come because, well, some little fuzzball puppy decided to shoo my VR cable in half. Some little dog named Sadie who's got my shoe again. I will be right back. If I don't die. Be right back. Yeah, you saw me. My shoe. My shoe. Yeah. No. Yep. She had my shoe again. Little fuckhead. Sadie Monster. That's her name now. Sadie Monster. Forgot. Are we going to land on this one or the next one? Oh, fuckhead. No, we're not going to land until over to 5th Lake and 4th Lake and all that shit. We're not going to land here. We're going to land right in through here. Oh, the joys of having a puppy again. Yes. So much fun. Hey, thanks for stopping in for say happy birthday. Have a great day yourself. Enjoy. There's Mrs. down there. You know what? This one's pretty cool because it actually sticks to the water. You got to rock it a little bit to get it up out of the water, which is like real ones. I don't know why the fuck. We figured out today at the vet's office why she's chewing incessantly on it, or incessantly on everything. Is she got a baby tooth, that baby fang that never came out. So when they do her spay, they're going to yoink the tooth out. I don't know why the fuck she keeps going after my shoe. Luckily, she's destroyed 2 USB cables and my VR cable. But yeah. No, go on, get out of here. Go lay down, little shithead. I have most of my cables picked up now, so you can't get into them. I'm going to crash because I'm busy moving shit out of the way of the dog. They said it'll be fun. They said, yeah, well, actually it is fun. It was fucking crazy. I haven't been in a totally empty house in 30 plus years. It was driving me fucking bonkers. So I'm glad the dog's back. I'll put up with some chewed up shoes. I can buy new shoes. I can buy a new cable. And she's turning out to be quite the little companion when she's not getting in fucking trouble. So, how are you, Viz? So I bought Captain of Industry, Cammy, and I've been having a fucking hell of a time with it. It's a great little game. Good, ready for the weekend. I've got a flight to do tomorrow, and here's what I'm going to do. I don't have it planned at all. I'm going to do a membership thing, but I thought tomorrow might be fun. I have to go program my mother's new computer tomorrow morning, but then when I get back, I thought it might be fun to stream the entire process of making the IFR flight. Everything from using the where to fly today, getting the flight plans, setting it up on YouTube, doing the whole shoot match, do a live stream of how I set up the videos, in case anybody ever wants to do one. So, hey, there's Trucker Joe. Hey, Joe. There's Gunner. So, I thought that might be a fun little video to do. Joe, Viz, Gunner Longnuts up there, chilling up above the clouds. Live weather's fucking terrible. Yes, I have no idea. It won't show you how to actually stream, but it'll show you the steps that I go through, like making the thumbnail, setting up the flight. This one, setting up the flight's different because it's where to fly today I use for them, for the IFRs. And we'll just use I haven't used the Lear 35 in a while. I mean, we used it for ham flying the other day, but Is it out yet? This one? No, unfortunately no. Kivo, it's not. Soon! Trademark. Talk to the guy in front of me right there. He knows all about it. That B4 gunner dude right there. He knows all about it. Alright, we're going to go ahead and try to land down here. Over here. Let's get over. Being stingy. Oh. I still got to buy it, so you got to hurry up and get it out so I can pay him for it. Rudders down, rudders up. A lot of rudders down. Flaps. More flaps. You know, he's got the flapless Super Decathlon, which is kind of the flapless version of this, with the bigger engine and shit, fully aerobatic. He has that already. Oh, little too short. Didn't skip enough and kind of settled into the water too quick. But he does have that one. He's got the Super Decathlon. Is it just me, or is this nose heavy now? Did you change this? This is the new one. Let's say it seems really nose heavy in the water. Yeah, probably just me. Drop the anchor real quick, see if anybody else. I like the anchor. The anchor's the shits. Every seaplane should have an anchor. Yeah, he's got the Super D, which is fucking awesome. Alright, my dog's gone. Oh, there she is. I worry when I can't hear her because it usually means she's into something. They got real creative on these lake names that we're on right now. 4th Lake, 5th Lake, 6th Lake, 7th Lake. Yeah. They just kind of fucking ran out of names. Sorry, I can't send you. No, I don't want anything for anybody. Thank you, though. Well, my ex-wife just got 5 years for stealing more than $1 million. I'm happy about that. The judge was only upset that he had to give her 2 5-year sentences concurrently. So, no, I don't want people to give me shit. Seriously, I don't need it. Anybody donates, I appreciate it. But you don't touch my shoe. You're gonna get your ass kicked tonight. Sorry. I'll bet you're sick. She got 5 years. The judge wanted to give her 10, but because it was the same incident, he could only do 5. It's too bad. I'd love to have seen her have gotten 10. She looked pretty cool in her orange jumpsuit. I shouldn't say that. But. Alright. Let's get back in the air here. I love having water rudders that actually work. The old shit. Oh, look out! Ah! Oh, and the flaps off. Thank you. Oh, we got this. We got this. Where the fuck? I gotta make sure I'm going the right direction because I don't want to fly the entire flight going the wrong way again. Thank you so much, Viz. Much appreciated, sir. But we got this. Gammy made this today. Next year? Yeah, you're old dirt. Now she's gone. I don't see her. Oh, she's mad at me now. I'm 57, in case anybody wants to know. I had to do the math because I couldn't fucking remember. Wombat's gonna be famous for his music. Oh, there's Gunner with the smoke. Yeah, I should put my smoke on. Oh, we're up there. There we go. Again, you gotta drop this down for viz too. Whoop. Oh, that wasn't the end, was it? Oh, it is now. I butchered the end of that. It's a cool ending. We'll play it after. We're going to be landing in one of my favorite spots. Now we'll finish the song. I forgot it. They had that ending in it. It's pretty cool. Hold on, we'll finish it up.
Joe's birthday will let me speak. All your love titties, it's Cohen's day. Let the party grow. Never get it his way. Oh no, it's my birthday. He's so in love with blue, big skies, big dreams, big. All your love titties.
We're going to go Cedar River Flow and then Indian Lake. Cedar River Flow. This is one of my favorite spots to go camping. That's Indian Lake, and then we're going to head on over to Lake George and on up and up into the back roads, or the back of the mountains up in the high peaks, and then home. It's not a long flight tonight. Throttle here. I'm not trimmed out at all. That's fine. So yeah, Cedar River Flow is the next landing spot. It's absolutely gorgeous. There's a bunch of free camping sites between there and Indian Lake, or between there and yeah. Long Lake, there's 175 free camping sites that almost nobody knows about, so they're never all full. There's a bunch of campsites on this lake you can only reach by boat or plane. You are allowed to land planes and go to those campsites. But now you see why there's no cell service up here. There's no fucking towns up here. There's nothing. This is where the campsites are. We'll go up on the main lake, but there's where I camp right on the water is right here. This is Cedar River Flow campgrounds. Now if you continue up this road here, that's where you go. There's another 170 some campsites. I camp right here by this dam. And they're all free. Free for 3 nights. $5 and you can stay up to 2 weeks. It's just to prevent people from setting up and staying all frickin' People were literally bringing in a motorhome, dropping it down, and staying there for the whole season, just leaving it and driving back and forth. So to stop that, they now have a 2-week maximum. That's $5. What are your PC specs? Well, Alienware R15 with the AMD i9, 128 megs of memory, RTX 4090. Whoa, shit! That was close. Long nuts. Yeah, I should really put those in a freaking chat thing one of these days. I gotta shut my smoke off. It looks like I'm on fire. Nice land. I'm sitting here slamming on the brakes, can't figure out why it won't freaking stop moving. Duh. There we go. That does stop rather abruptly. That anchor works really well. One thing about New York, where these are, anything that's called the flow, like this Cedar River flow just north of here is Goodnoe flow. Anything that's called a flow is called a flow because they would fill this with logs in the wintertime. They would drag all the logs. They'd lumber these whole areas because this was all owned by Fincher Prime Lumber Company. They would log all these mountains, select log it. They wouldn't clear cut, select log all the mountains and stack them on this fucking lake in the wintertime by horse. They pull them out and just leave them on the lake. And then in the springtime, when the ice went out, they would knock the dam out. They would literally let the dam out, and all the logs would go down the river to the mill. The clogs seems more like, but that's what the flows are in the Adirondacks. They were built for logging. They created all these man-made lakes just so they could fill them up with logs, and they would. This would be covered completely. Every bit of this lake, just about, would be completely covered with logs. And there was even guys that would ride the big logs down the fucking river, standing on them, riding them. It was a crazy shit they did back then. I know, isn't it? Kind of funny. Go with the flow. We're in the flow. Yours looks like it's riding better in the water than mine. Yours ride completely out of the water. But, all right. Get back in here. Pull my brakes. Oop, that's not. I almost dropped my window off. Oh yeah, the divers have already been up here and gotten a lot of them out. Most of the ones that had sunk and become something happens to them when they sink. The old spruce, and I got a rocket to get it off the water. Come on, you want to get off the water? Come on, get off the water. There, Jesus, like sticking like glue. Yeah. Worth the plane, yeah. They've had divers up in here getting all the logs out. They were just all the ones that got waterlogged and sunk back in the day are worth fortunes. But there's a... Whoa! Do not hit the brake in the middle air! Whoa! Do not, do not. Big mistake. Whoa! Ah! Okay. Just so you know, Gunner, your my keyboard's not working. You got to be fucking shitting me. You son of a bitch. I will be right back. I gotta totally restart my sim. Be right back. Fucking thing. Nope, my fucking keyboard. God, that pisses me off when it unloads my keyboard. Flight Sim's done that since the last update. Stop cold. Yeah, apparently the e-brake works in midair. The anchor works in midair. But I couldn't hit Shift S or Shift Z because it unloaded my keyboard. It's done that odd every now and then. I'll just start where one of you guys are. I know and I can load. You know, you can load the flight plan partway through, which is nice. I have no idea why it does that. It's done it since Sim Update 2. Just randomly unloads the keyboard. Everything else works. All the controllers work. Everything works. But anything on the keyboard, it shuts it off. I don't know why that looks like that. We could fix that. There we go. There, we'll put it back. There we go. You can watch the loading screen. Sorry about that. Yeah. Hey Gunner, your thing works in midair. I'm really worried. I yelled at my little dog. She's gone. Oh, there she is. Come here, Sadie. Come here. I'll pet you while we're waiting. Huh? So I had a bad day. See, they gave me 3 shots, drew blood, so I got stuck with 4 needles. No, I got stabbed 4 times today. And they had trouble finding a vein. I wonder why. She's so fucking tiny. They had trouble getting the vein in your back leg. Yep, they did. Poor little shit. Lots of shots. But you got a clean bill of health except for the 1 tooth. Which they'll yoink that when they put her under for spaying, they'll just yoink that tooth right out. I won't have to worry about that. Be taken care of, won't be any extra costs. She was actually really good. She only like flipped out once. Who's on the lake? Who the hell's way the fuck over there? Misses? No, long enough. He's flying the... There we go. Oh, what the fuck is that? How the fuck did I end up in a ship in the middle of the ocean? Where the fuck am I? What kind of strange shit's this? I'm off the coast of Africa. There's nothing wrong with this sim whatsoever. I'll be right back. That was... I'm on a ship out in the middle of the fucking ocean. Oh, that's new. I'll have to submit that one. I will just pick the lake next to you. Instead of using your thing. Because obviously it put me in the fucking... That was just too fucking weird. Oh, weird. It showed the lake, and then next thing you know, I'm in the middle of off the coast of Africa, on a ship. All right. I don't care if I'm airborne. At least we're in the right area. Okay. Now I just got to go here, here, open, load from the web. Alright, that was so weird. Alright, let's go over to Indian Lake. Watch my speed. Now I got like this, oh. That must be the wind. I got a wicked torque load going on. And my trim is cranking up on me all on its own. That's been the sim. I don't know why the sim does that after you... Sometimes when you load in, look at my trim go. I'm not touching it. I'm trying to put it back. Up. And look at it. It's fighting me. Oh well, we'll just fight it for a minute and see if it settles out. It's got to go to like an extreme. There's nothing wrong with this sim whatsoever. It's like I have an autopilot on, and I don't. Do I? No, I don't have any autopilot in this old bird. It's like it's fighting with an autopilot for altitude. It's like I have an altitude hold on. God. It's exactly what it's like. Huh. Yeah, it's a fucking thing wants to try to altitude hold. Alright, this is so weird. Well, that's Indian Lake right there. We're gonna land on Indian Lake. Maybe that'll settle out once I land. Let's just check something. It's not the plane, because every plane does this to me. I don't know why. Seems like when it loads wrong, everything goes to shit. Yeah, it's on. Flight director, somehow a fucking autopilot got turned on when I started in the air. Now things will be fine. Go figure. Go figure. Problem solved. I'm surprised the state hasn't made them change the name of the town from Indian Lake to Native American Lake or some shit like that. Hey, Silver. How are you? When I mid-load, it seems to take several minutes for everything to... Yeah. Well, when I mid-loaded there, it acted like an autopilot, and it was. That's exactly what it was. I used the 750 to shut it off. And things seem to be alright. Now, let's get this down. Don't touch the freaking brakes in midair. Silver Killer. Hope you're well. My problem with this plane is I put too much flaps out and I get going too slow and end up slamming into the ground. Like this. Ah! Yeah, well, that's what I had to do. So it's your fault. It is your fault, but it's not just your plane that does that. Several planes do that. But that might be it. Hey, no feet. Oh, yeah, there's feet. Never mind. I thought there was no feet. I didn't see them for a second. Now there's no feet. That's weird. If I look back at him, and then I got feet. But if I look up and down, no feet. Oh. Let's see. What are we doing? Oh. We are hanging out. Who's gonna land? Oh, there you go. That's that little one that went bankrupt. Company Icon. It's Icon. Now I don't see you. I saw you originally in the smog. Yeah, Gunner's new plane. Awesome little plane. And we're landing next at Schroon Lake. Schroon Lake. That's Lake George. Right there, it's Lake George. So I think we're landing up here, Schroon Lake. We're gonna land at Schroon Lake. Yeah. Moved to Mexico and went under. This little town has an interesting story about how a church almost killed the entire town, almost bankrupted the entire town. It's kind of a neat story. We'll tell you when we get there. But the well, I can tell you now, town of Schroon Lake, New York, with the Word of Life Church, bought pretty much 3/4 of the town, and they would buy all the land, all the houses, everything, and the church attendees got to stay in the houses. So the church owned everything and paid no taxes, no property tax of any kind on any of it. Because back in the day, church owned it, no taxes paid. One of the big pushes in New York now, you can only have the church and one rectory building be considered non-taxable because of Schroon Lake, because the town had provide all the kids for school, provides all the fire protection, provide all the utilities, roads, everything with no income. They had like almost zero income. So that's what happened to Schroon Lake. It's a Word of Life Church. Everybody's here. Joe, that's a big beast. That's a big bitch. That's one big bitch. I like that. We were just saying how there's not nearly enough float planes. Alright, get my anchor up. Remember not to touch that again. Yeah, I like them. See if I can get off the water here. Oop, gonna run into misses. You gotta rock yourself out of the water. Yeah, so do I when I don't fuck them up like I just did there. Oh, I don't want west. I want going the wrong way. I gotta go... Where am I? Yeah. Facing the wrong way. Hit Joe's wake. From that altitude. The hell you suppose that was? Flaps, flaps. There we go. Some beautiful lakes up through here. There's a town where they just sold, I think it was 1,100 acres, or yeah, 1,100 acres, or 11,000 acres. They sold a huge chunk of property. This guy passed away and had his brother broker the property, and the state wanted it, but the state couldn't buy it because the guy deed restricted it, so preventing the state from being able to buy it. It's in Long Lake where we took off from. The old Whitney Estate. It's got 100 lakes and ponds. 100 lakes and ponds on this property. Gorgeous. Guy bought it $145 million. Well, the town of Long Lake, that little tiny town where the bridge, where we took off from, he not only, when he died, he had the property sold, but all the money from being sold went to the town of Long Lake. So the town of Long Lake just got $145 million for a little tiny small town. Just got $145 million in their coffers. And they're going to invest the entire $145 million. And then every year they're going to take the interest, whatever it makes on interest, and deduct that from everybody's taxes. So the people of Long Lake will probably be not paying taxes for a very long period of time. If it's managed properly, the $145 million will make enough money to pay everybody's property tax every year. So it's a small town, so they should be able to not have any property tax. It'll all be paid for with that land sale. At least they had a bunch of politicians worth their fucking salt that want to do something with it to benefit the people instead of just finding a I'm sure most towns could find a way to spend $145 million really quickly. I put this HSI on the plane now. I control the heading with autopilot and not just look at the screen to do it. Yeah, well, property tax is fucking rent. You already paid for the house. And a lot of places you actually paid tax when you bought the house. Like New York, I had to pay sales tax when I bought my house. So you tax me twice on it. Then you tax me every year on it. School, I don't have kids in school. Why am I paying school tax? Now I got property tax. Literally, 2/3 of my mortgage is property tax and insurance. Only 1/3 is principal. Isn't that nice? 2/3 is fucking tax, and people wonder why I want to leave New York. You know, 2/3 of what I pay goes to freaking taxes and insurance. It's bonkers. On a place that I supposedly own. Your school tax goes away next year? That's nice. I wish mine did. I get a star exemption, which exempts the first $30,000 of my property, $30,000 value of my property, but they've raised my property value just in the last 5 years by $75,000, so they're making back everything I get exempted from. 40% increase in 5 years in value of my property. Nice, huh? Good for when I gotta sell it, but makes a pain in the ass every year when they jack my fucking taxes. So you pay tax big time when buying a house. Yeah. Well, here we pay when we buy it, and then we pay every year after that to live in the damn thing. So, fucking clowns. Fucking stupid. And then the best part is if I sell a house, because when I buy a house, I make sure I have to stay there for 5 years. Because if you sell more than one house every 5 years, you pay capital gains tax on it, which can be up to 35%. You got to give to Uncle Sam capital gains tax. So I make sure I live in the house for 5 years before I sell it. So I have a minimum 5-year plan. Every time I move, I have to stay there at least 5 years. Otherwise, I'll get hit with that massive tax that I just don't want to pay. It's like my house. I made it. I built it. I did all the stuff to it. Made it better. I paid for it. Now I got to give you almost a third. I got to give you over a third of it. I don't fucking think so. Maybe I'll just buy a giant fucking camper and live as a motive. Oh, shut up. I have you turned off and you're still fucking going on. Oh, fucking A, it's going to do that forever now? Shouldn't be anywhere near Lebanon. This one?
Visibility 10. Sky condition. Few clouds at 2,400 feet. Ceiling 4,700 feet overcast. Temperature 26. Dew point 23. Altimeter 2965.
Squelch.
ILS runway 18 in use. Landing and departing runway 18.
This one?
VFR aircraft say direction of flight.
Oh, that's not shutting off.
Aircraft read back. Hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have uniform.
I don't know, it's off, so shut up. Ugh. Not anywhere near Lebanon. Well, not Lebanon. That Lebanon, but the country. We're near Lebanon, the town. We're not even close to there either. I might have to turn the time back a little bit. Sunset, pretty sunset though. Whoa. How to fly into the side of a mountain. Yeah, we could turn back time. We could turn back time. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. It's getting sketch. There. We'll keep the bad weather and the wind and shit going, but I want to be able to see where we're going. It's a pretty airplane, huh? Yeah, Long Nuts and them already landed up there. Schroon Lake. I'm going to go up by the island, guys. It's up the other end of the lake. I know I should have put the waypoint a little farther up, but if you have to look on the lake, there's an island up in this section. So I'm going to go. So that's the island. The church owned the entire freaking island. Funny, as soon as they had to start paying taxes on it, they sold off all the property. Funny how that works. So whose classification is Brickyard? I hear it all the time on this stupid ATC. There's always some Brickyard something or other. Gunner, dude, you don't have to do that. I'm just gonna turn around and give it back to you.
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling
Buy your
alright,
fucking plane.
baby, I'ma have the best fucking night of my life.
20? Jesus Christ.
I'm good, yeah, I'm feeling alright, baby, I'ma have the best fucking night of my life.
Yeah, we're gonna drop a whole bunch of shit now.
Crank up the flight sim, grumpy going grim, flying that sexy Honda jet. It's the best one yet. Trains, race cars, and campfires.
That was fucking awesome. Wombat and Gunner.
What I desire. Get
It's like we
out
timed it. I know it.
of the way, show me those big titties.
I'm just gonna turn around and give you the money back as soon as it drops on your marketplace. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you, Cammy Wombat, too. 20 memberships. Holy shit, dude. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna have to leave you like 20 poop emojis now. I just keep pooping on your stream for 20 times. My goodness, there's a lot of ones giving away there, eh? Look at that shit. That's pretty fucking awesome. Tasty memberships. Look at all those lurkers. I'm gonna be getting. I gotta put up a video, members only video of full walk with Sadie today. It's kind of cute. Yesterday's full walk. I don't have a birthday one. Yes, I do have a birthday one. There it is.
It's your birthday. It's
My birthday too.
Don't do that, okay?
Don't do that, okay? Yeah, we're gonna go by the island. Holy shit! Bling, bling, bling. Need some more Zoom video. I know. She fucking. I got one more short one. She didn't go all the way around the house, but I did catch her on a. It's not my birthday. Well, too fucking bad. It was close to Gunner's birthday. Holy crap! Hanger and Gunner, so. Or Hanger and Gunner, Hanger and Gammy, Gunner and Gammy. Thank you so much, guys. And Visualize and Stu, the legend. Everybody, you've all been fucking amazing. Let's see if I can actually put it down halfway decent. Without actually just dropping out of the sky. I think Gammy just likes that bling noise. Bling, bling, bling. That's how you land a float plane, because you want to skip in, because if you hit it too slow, it'll catch and suck you down and flip you over. Oops, I didn't put my rudders down. Won't turn. That'll turn. There we go. So they owned all the property on the water and on the island up here. All this waterfront property was all a church. Owned the whole area. A town literally was going to have to file bankruptcy, and so was the school, because they just all the tax money disappeared in like a year. All the most expensive property in town was owned by the church. Ooh, she's drifting on the water. Nice beaver. You got a wet beaver tonight in the bush. You got a wet bush beaver. Oh, Joe's gonna slide it in there. That's Mr. TPHI. Why the fuck? Ever since they switched the name up, Mrs. is in the other one. You'll still evolve, the bush beaver. Yeah. Oh, it's got a canoe. This one's got a no shit paddle. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? This one's got everything with the shit paddle. There it is. Got oh shit, we fucked up. There's the paddle. You got a whole canoe. I got a fucking paddle. Yeah. Well, down. Yeah, they just got everybody down here. Where we're going next? Back home, pretty much. Go from Schroon Lake, fly over some of the high peaks. We're gonna go up to, I was saying the other day with Avalanche Lake, Lake Colden and Avalanche Lake. This is where we're gonna fly through here, Colden and Avalanche. This one's completely closed right now, and all the hiking out of Lake Placid comes up this road right here. They do all the hiking up out of here, and this whole fucking lake is closed. Rock slides. Yeah, I do like this livery. It's kind of cool. Alright, let's get rolling. Which way is the wind blowing? I don't know. Can't tell. Ready? 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 Game of chicken. Game of chicken. Oh! Hit you. Oh well. Keep trying to hit the brakes when I'm in the water. Does anybody else do that? Keep standing on the brakes while you're in the water? Is it just me that just can't get it through my thick fucking skull that brakes aren't going to work in the water? Okay, so it's not just me. I'm in there standing on the brakes wondering why the fucker won't slow down. It's like, duh. Forget the school. School's got its own little ski hill. Pretty cool, huh? Not much of them, but it's a little ski hill the kids can learn on. How many schools have that? Of course, Lake Placid School has a junior bobsled team. How many schools can you go out and bobsled on the weekends? And the little school I graduated from in Keene had a rifle team. Oh, get the flaps up. There we go. We're climbing up into some high peaks now, though. While you're running. Hey, look at all the people we got flying. Yeehaw! Nice group. Grumpy old bastard squadron. And Mrs. TPHI. She's not an old bastard. Not that old, and she's not a bastard. Just gotta ruin everything, missus. Yeah, I'm trying to make you pause and type. See if we can't get into some really shit weather up here in the mountains. Can't have anything nice. I have no idea what little Sadie monster is. If she is hiding and quiet because she got in trouble, so Lord only knows. Oh, she's mad at me. She's the funniest little dog when I go to bed. I'm sure I've told you. She runs up and gives me a hug right across my neck. She lays right across my neck like a giant hug and then gets over on her side of the bed. Doesn't crowd at all. She gives me that big hug, gets petted for a minute, runs over her side of the bed, stays there till morning. Morning, as soon as I start moving and wake up, she runs over, gives me that big hug again, lays across my neck, and then licks my face, and then we get up. It's a funny little shit. I have to say I like the 2024 prop animations. I said that. Ooh, big stutter. Ooh. Didn't like that with you flying in like that. Don't know why. It loaded a default plane. It still stuttered. I do like the new prop animations. Whoa, downdraft. Oh, there's a major sink right here. Look at this plane flying sideways up this hill. Oh shit. Oh shit, we're gonna stall. We're gonna stall. Ah! Well, I'm 2 for 2 tonight. I was climbing and I didn't watch my airspeed, and then the friggin' wind caught me. The storm caught me. I said, yeah, I died. Nobody saw anything. I was having too much fun playing with the wind. It's like, oh, you probably hit your throttle. Oh no, dumbass. Winds are shit, man. This is Oh, Gunner, do me a favor and send me that link again for the gliding presets. I got one off of FlightSim.to, but I don't think it's the right one because it doesn't load 2024 at all unless I'm doing something seriously wrong. So if you get a chance, send that to me in there's Icarus. How are you, sir? Thank you for the birthday message. I know I got it. I just didn't say anything in chat yet until you showed up. Thanks, sir. We're gonna have our hands full fighting this in this crazy weather. That's what makes it fun. This is Blue Ridge Road right here that we're going over. Like this, my grandmother and grandfather are buried right over here. My dad was born just down that road over there. I gotta start gaining a little altitude, but I don't want to gain too much. I don't want to get in those clouds and not see the mountain. Nothing good ever comes of that. Ice Switch of Sunny Custom Cloud looks good with the sun shining off the lakes. Yeah, I probably should do that, shouldn't I? I probably should. We go to custom presets. Presets. Where's my presets? Where the fuck are my presets? There it is. We want high level clouds. There we go. Especially going on up in here, the high peaks with Marcy, Algonquin, Wright Peak. Heading up there, might as well see what we're going to go flying into. Oh, you install it in your presets, but I have presets from another. I don't. Oh, yeah, we're not doing. I'll find a spot to put it. I get what you're saying. Yeah, you didn't expect me to RTFM, did you? You knew that wasn't going to happen. Not me. I got to pare it down though. 100 and some presets is just going to fill everything solid. It'll be just a few too many. I wish Microsoft would go ahead and approve Floyd's Epic Clouds for inclusion in the marketplace. It's the only thing keeping his back. He's got it all done. Been done for a while. It's that typical, let's take a year or two and to get in the marketplace. But let's let Captain Scam jump out fucking planes every week. You know how long it took me to find the Jaguar last night? Trying to find the 2024 planes that weren't either Captain Scam or the other MS Scenery. It was fucking insane trying to sift through and just... I mean, you can go through the list of names, but you can't. There's no check all, so you can uncheck the other two. You gotta go through and check every fucking person, every developer, and then not check those two, and then you can finally filter them out. Then you do it the other way around, like a check all and then uncheck them. I know they'll never do that filter because look at how great it is. Look at all the planes we have for sale. As soon as they do that filter, they won't have all those planes for sale. Because people will shut it off rather quickly. This one's called the Floodlands right here. This is kind of where the Hudson River starts. Out of here, this is where we used to hike up and stay the night all the time up here. Oh, we're gonna land at the one in the hills. We're gonna skip this one and go right to the next one. We're gonna land in Avalanche Lake. This is Colden. The Floodlands. There's a dam up here too. They used to flood this all the way up. What the fuck is that big white thing there at the end of the lake? We're gonna land right in that long, narrow sumbitch right there. Avalanche Pass, Avalanche Lake. Oh, it's just a ledge. There was a military jet that killed quite a few. My grandfather went up to get the bodies up here on Wrights Peak. Up on the other side of that, right there. Long, narrow lake. You'd have your hands full in here trying to land on this. See if we can do this without actually stalling the beast this time. I have a goal. with getting healthy and getting the weight down is I want to come back up here. I want to be able to hike up in here with 2 days worth of food and tent. The flaps down. That'll slow me down. That worked. Apparently there's a lot of gold in this lake that they found over the years, but you're not allowed to mine it because New York State has all the mineral rights and you're not allowed to disturb the lakes because it's in a state park. It's such an awesome place. So this hiking trail, if you look it up, Avalanche Lake Trail, you'll see why it's so popular. It's actually very steep along here. It doesn't show so much in the sim. But there's walkways that are all built, which are just stairs and platforms that go along the ledges just above the water. Now there's your marketing shot right there, Gunner. Except for I'm just going to sit and spin around in circles around my anchor there until the wind straightens me out. That's my goal, to be able to come up here, Floodlands, stay the night, hike up Marcy, back down to the Floodlands, stay the night, and hike down the next day. That's my goal. I want to spend 2 nights between these 2 lakes and hike up here to Marcy. Yeah, right now just one big weather vane. Yep, exactly. There's Mrs. I haven't been up here in a very, very long time. Oh, it's gorgeous. But look up online. There's a dozen YouTube videos, dozens of them about Avalanche Lake Trail. It's really cool. It's absolutely fucking amazing. It's closed right now because, like I said, it's closed through mid-August, I guess, because of the actual avalanches. But rock slides closed it. All right, let's get rolling. Not too much farther to home. Like I said, this is not going to be a super long video. About an hour and a half. Not bad. Next stop, Lake Placid. Yeah, right brake doesn't work to turn. Thank you. There's an Icarus. Now, anybody been watching the rate and UK the last couple of days? That's fucking crazy. I don't know, man, that is awesome. Oh, look at this. Oh, I missed it. Come on, up, up, up. Break the water. There we go. We're going to be landing on land here when we end this up, so we're going to try a runway landing with this at KLKP. At home. There's the dam, the big dam. There's another big dam up here, Marcy Dam, a little farther down. But Mount Marcy is over there. Algonquin, White. Don't forget the wheels. I know, I'm sitting there thinking the same thing. Remember to put the gear down. Remember to put the gear down. Remember to put the rudders up and the gear down. Yeah, I better think about that now. Rudders up. Is it just me or did you fix that? Hey, fix it. Up. Up is up. Hey, look at that. Oh, I got a fan on if you're getting any wind noise on the mic. Sorry about that. I'll lean forward. I didn't realize it was blowing on the microphone. Welcome to some of the most expensive real estate in Adirondack Park. That's Last Chance Ranch. That's where I used to work. I worked there, and I worked down here at Indian Pass Ranch, down the road a ways. This place back there has got a driveway that's over a mile long up to the main house from the side road. Head up over to Cascades. These are the Cascades that were before the other Cascades. I know everybody thinks the Cascades are out west. These were called the Cascades and they were named after these, so these were first. Went out to dinner at the steakhouse, Texas Roadhouse, for my birthday. My daughter, my mom and dad, my son got a hold of me, Logan. Got a hold of me. So it was a good day, all in all. Very good day. Got to spend a good portion of it flying with you guys, which is always awesome. Makes my day to share days like this with you guys. I was not expecting the big donations. Thank you so much, everybody. Absolutely bonkers. Look at that. The OG right there. We got to do a flight, Icarus, where we can get Sean and you and I together and something like a long easy and do an OG flight. Yeah, it's a little easier when I can make them where I live, you know. I know the area. I know all the spots. I know everything about it. Makes life a little easier to follow the plans and shit. 'Cause it's home. My backyard, literally. Grew up here. White face off in the corner. See the ski jumps over there, which you probably don't have the mod for. North Country School over here. It's a private school based off of forestry and animals and living off the land. It's kind of a hippie private school. Hey, Test Pilot. Yeah, I love it up here. This is the best way to describe it's a hippie school. I went to high school with the owner's son, and he climbed Mount Everest, the guy that originally, Eldridge, that owned it, and then he was just out chopping wood and dropped dead. In front of me, it's relaxing. So, yeah, kind of weird. A guy that was in super physical shape, chopping wood and dropped dead. His heart gave out. Bonkers. Spent a lot of time. Hey, let's go take a look. As long as we're here, let's just roll around and Take a quick gander at the bobsled run, as long as we're here. Bobsled and luge run. Might as well. For a long time, it's the only one in the northern hemisphere, or the eastern hemisphere. It actually goes over and under itself. Actually does a crisscross. That's the old run over there. It used to go up along like this, all the way up to here, and then back up. It originally started way the hell up here. It was 1.5 miles. Then it went down to a mile. Now it's down to 1 kilometer with the modern track. The old track started way the hell up here. The owner of Holly Carburetors used to own all this over here. John Holly. His dad originally bought it. George, the original founder, owned all of this land over here. We'll take a spin around the ski jumps and then go in for a landing. This guy over here, this farm over here, Uline's farm, Henry Uline. When he got old and couldn't drive anymore, he used to have a I think it was 1936 Rolls-Royce Silver Ghost American, so it was made in Boston. Crazy to think of a Rolls-Royce made in Boston. But he used to love to go for rides, and he would pay me to come up and take him for a ride. I was never so terrified. I'm only 18 years old, and I'm driving $1 million old car. But we'd go out for a little tool around town. We wouldn't go into town, but we'd go up the back roads and around. He was a nice old guy. He couldn't drive anymore, and he'd say, I'd get a call, I want to go for a ride. We'd take that old Rolls Royce and had a timing. You had to advance the timing into the center of the steering wheel. You turn the dial to advance the timing. Funky to learn how to drive that. Thank you, Mavi. Thank you so much, sir. We're going to take a quick look at the ski jumps. The guy that did the freeware, this is in the FlightSim.to. Crosscart. And it looks really pretty much like this. He did a really good job putting the ski jumps in. So if you go look up Lake Placid KLKP and FlightSim.to, it's there. There's enough to go around. Absolutely, it's a lot of bush around here. Whole lot of bush. It's wet bush, red floats on. This is John Brown. I don't know if you have America's first terrorist. He also freed a lot of the slaves, but he also went down in history as America's first terrorist. Yep, you gotta watch our gear go down. Alright, gear's down. We didn't forget. Or get some flaps down. Try not to stall. The only thing I don't like is he did like purple lights on some of this shit. It's got to be cleaned up to white lights where like it belongs. Some pink and purple lights around. I don't like that part of the mod, but it also adds a heliport up on Whiteface, which isn't actually there, but it's really cool to have it up there, so I left it. Ooh. All these people built their homes off the end of the runway and then bitched that there was planes, so the FAA put a nighttime light in so they could fly all night. That will fix you. Better slow down. Slow down, you old girl. They want you to use extended apron. Oh, I'm going to stall. Son of a bitch. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Down here. I need new gear again. Again. I got to figure this plane out yet. Damn it. I get it slowed down and then it just drops like a rock. It's not the plane's fault. It's literally me. I screw it up every freaking time. Adam Source. Hey, I don't know you, Adam, but I know it needs less flaps. It needs way less flaps. It only needs like 1 notch to land this thing. Funny that you saw her, because this is where I used to work on the gliders all the time. Somebody needs to put a bunch of gliders up there. I told him that. He should update his mod to have some gliders parked off to the side there. Yeah, a good turnout for the flight tonight. Look at that. Oh no, there's Gertie. Quick run. Hit the brakes. We'll jump on out of here. Not Z, dumbass. C. There we go. So I'm glad everybody came along to hang out with me for my birthday. That was much appreciated. Have everybody here hanging out. So thanks all for coming out and spending the flight with me. Means a lot. It really does. It really means a lot. I don't, just saying that. It does mean a lot to me to have y'all take the time out of your day to spend the day with me. A couple hours. So, like I said, another big shout out to Wombat, Stu, Gunner, Visualize.
Crank up the flight sim, grumpy going grim, flying that sexy Honda jet. It's the best one yet. Trains, race cars, and campfires. This plane was just what I desired. Get out of my
Fucking way! Don't need no big titties. Land this Honda jet. Also, a big shout out to Gunner for letting me use his Scout. We will be purchasing it, and Gunner for the donation as well. But thank you all, everybody. It was a lot of fun. Tomorrow, during the day, I'll be doing the flight plan for tomorrow night as some sort of live stream. So if you're around during the day, after I get my mom's computer set up, you'll get to see that. I thought it'd be kind of fun to do that. So tomorrow night, members only flight. We'll be hanging out and chat, listening to people bitch about the fucking sound not working in the stream. So have a great night, everybody. Thanks for the birthday wishes, everybody. Thanks, that guy. Y'all are great. Have a great night, everybody. I'm out of here. Bye.